Last time on Leland High's Class of '05, a Monsterhearts 2 actual play podcast, Miri tended to Neasa's wounds while V looked for answers in the guts of a rabbit, and found that the hanged man that attacked them may not be doing this of its own accord. A new girl, Tatiana, came to class and immediately tried to befriend Miri and Neasa, who are mostly just awkward. V panicked seeing her, and told Esperanza she needed to leave her home after she rushed out of school. Tatiana found Esperanza on the streets while she walked, saying that she knew where Esperanza could go. This time, our group deals with some newcomers, and they bring with them no major content warnings? It is worth noting, however, that starting with last episode, we are no longer giving a content warning for suicidal ideation because it is so core to Esperanza's character that it would be in every single episode. We said this in the show notes last time, but wanted to say it out loud in this one. On with the show.
So, last we left off, school had just ended, and Tatia had taken Esperanza to somewhere else. We're going to start on Miri and Neasa. What are you guys up to as school ends?
Are we in some kind of situation? Am I misremembering?
I believe you guys were just going off to go check on V.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I see no reason why we wouldn't do that.
Yeah?
All right. Would you guys, so you just drive up there?
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. When you guys arrive there, the cabin is dead silent. The place inside has been packed up. It is just gone.
Huh.
That's worrying.
Should we call?
Yeah. I'm just going to immediately pull out my phone and call V.
It goes, it rings and rings and goes to whatever pagers did when you didn't pick up.
She's not, it went straight to mail.
That's not good.
I hope nothing happened to her and she's just being a fox again or something.
So, to just check, like, the cabin here is still there, it's just like all of her shit's been gone?
Yeah, it is as if she packed up and left.
Well, there's something going on here. Like, either she just packed up all her shit and moved without telling us, or...
It does look like she packed up and left in a hurry.
That's definitely not good.
Oh yeah, that's not, okay.
So, do you do any other investigating there?
I mean, I'm gonna poke around, like...
Yep.
Sure, give me a gaze into the abyss.
Both of us?
Just, Miri.
Sadly, I don't think Cerberus will help me be a good bloodhound. Hey, good job.
Partial success. We take
So,
both.
while looking over the cabin, you can kind of feel the magical energies left behind by V. It's hard to read. You've obviously encountered, magic before a lot, but this is kind of fear and the drive to get away, but also sadness and disappointment. But you can't quite make out anything more than the emotions.
If I can, I think there's also a lot of anger in there.
Yes, there is also a lot of anger in there.
Vibes are bad.
I don't think there was a struggle, but whatever was happening was bad.
No Esperanza either. Think those might be connected?
I hope not, but probably.
So with that, Esperanza and Tatia, what are you two up to?
Well, I'm just simply taking my new friend Esperanza to the compound.
Disassociating.
Yes, so for a little bit, the part of Tatia will be played by Faust.
What?
Oh, this is so good.
For the audience, I had no idea what was going on, and I assume, yeah, Luna.
Yep.
No,
This is me and Faust.
Yep.
No, I did it. I'm just a fucking professional. I'm playing. I roll with all the punches, baby.
Yeah, I'm not punches, but I let the audience know. This
Act like you've been here before. No,
I have not been here before. I don't know where the fuck I am. I'm lost, Fabby.
It's fine. Throw a punch, it will land somewhere. If you're ever confused and you don't know where you are, start throwing punches, they will land.
I thought everyone just start screaming.
So, Esperanza and Tatia, you arrive at the place where Tatia's family recently moved. It used to be a farm outside of town a very long time ago, like back in the 80s. And it's kind of just sat there for a while. But recently, Tatia's family, along with a couple other families in their church group, have moved here. Tatia's family lives in the actual house of the place, which is a little run down, but they're fixing it back up. Most of the other people currently live out in camper vans, but they are looking at making permanent structures out there. It's maybe an hour's walk from the school. So you guys arrive, and what do you guys talk about anything on your way over?
I'm not saying anything unless I'm not starting any conversations.
I've been talking about some of my favorite bands, like 38th Parallel and Ace Troubleshooter.
Sure, I guess she's nodding along. If you're just talking about like bands you like, I think she's like, okay.
Just for the records, this is some of the worst music in the fucking world.
Are you playing it to her? Do we have the technology? No.
No, well, I mean, my mother won't let me buy one of those MP3 players because she doesn't want me to get distracted from either my studies or the grace of God. So
Okay, to that, I think if you do say that, I think she will look at you and like raise an eyebrow.
is something the matter?
It's just weird that you could be distracted by some music. Just I don't know. Just don't be, I guess.
I
Couldn't be me, says the girl who's killed herself.
my I mean, my mother is the exemplar of a good Christian woman, so if she thinks that might be a problem, I can't really argue, you know?
Esperanza is like looking at her and being like, in her head, is an exemplar like a type of knight? Okay, sure.
I think my parents will love you though, and you'll love them too.
You know what? I can figure something else out. I don't want to be a burden to anyone. She starts to turn around.
No, 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 please. No, please.
Don't want to deal with love that's overwhelming.
Oh, well, don't worry. We can also keep it low key. Don't worry. I
Sure. Whatever. Sorry, don't mean to sound ungrateful. I just don't want to be someone's problem or burden or responsibility. And it seems that your family might care, and I don't really feel like dealing with that.
I think Tatia is going to take Esperanza's hand and say, I know how hard it can be to feel cared about sometimes, but I promise you that whatever sins you've committed that make you think that you are unworthy of love and care, they can be worked through. And more than that, you seem like a good person, and I would really like to spend more time with you. Just like I really want to spend more time with those Miri and Neasa girls. They also seemed really cool.
Okay, I'll bite. What does your religion say about suicide?
Well, obviously it's a sin that would get you sent to hell, but
Hmm.
you haven't committed suicide. You're standing right in front of me.
Cool. I'm gonna dip out. She turns around and starts walking away.
But
No, it's fine. I'm
temptation is
good.
not. Well, no, please.
Still, I thought it was just like a place to sleep and a bed. This is weird. I'm good. I'd rather go to a ditch somewhere. I'll see if Craig is busy.
Who's Craig?
A friend of mine, don't worry about it. An adult male friend older than me. Don't worry about it.
That sounds extremely worrying. You're not being taken advantage of, are you?
No, if anything, I'm gonna see if he has any extra food I can bomb off him.
Well, we have plenty of food. My
I don't
father's
think I would
making,
like the poison apple that comes down from your tree. No offense.
but my father's making his famous surf and turf tonight.
I am going to say, hold on, there's a move for this.
That's cut someone down, right?
There is, I would also like to remind you that, Tatya, you have a string on, Esperanza you can pull.
I am actually going to immediately pull that string to tempt you into doing what I want, which is coming with me to the compound.
Okay, I'll go for the surf and turf. Might dip out afterwards.
I promise that after you try it, you won't want to. But I understand if you do. I'm not trying to force you to do anything here. I'm looking out for you. I care.
Sure. Let's see how good your dad cooks, I guess.
So by being tempted, I believe that gets Esperanza XP point, right?
Yes, it does. Esperanza, gain 1 experience.
Do I have 1 experience?
You arrive, like I said, at the compound. Compound is a bit of a strong word. There's not like walls or anything. It's a former farm that a bunch of people are living on. It's honestly not even that far out of town. You could take a dirt bike here if you wanted to. When you arrive, you do see a handful of people outside of the various trailers or RVs that they're currently living out of, starting to kind of, people are living kind of half inside, half outside at the moment. It's not many people are doing great.
Tatya waves at every single one of them.
And they all wave back and go like, "Hi, Tatya." When you get to the main house, you can see that it is, again, where Tatya's family are staying. But you also see that there is a handful of the local unhoused people, couple people you might recognize from Esperanza from when you were back in school, who you knew were druggies, kind of lining up outside, and you actually see a grill going. At the grill, there is a kind of large man, little overweight, lots of tattoos, and he is manning a grill where you can see he is currently grilling up some fish and some steak. And when he gets close, and when you two get close, he kind of looks over and goes, "Oh, hey, sweet pea," he says to Tatya.
Hey, Daddy, how have you been?
He kind of gives Tatya the side hug because his other hand is busy manning the grill.
Yeah, Tatya fully has both arms wrapped around him, and I don't think, I think that he's broad enough and she's small enough that it doesn't,
Yeah, they don't quite meet on the other end. And who's your friend?
Oh, this is Esperanza.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, Esperanza.
Likewise.
Are you too hungry?
Actually, I still have the thing of fish, right?
Didn't you live at my place?
Oh, I left at your place. No, it's a new one. No. If you want, I caught these at the river and they're gonna go bad, so.
Oh, you guys are out fishing?
I was, yeah.
Oh, you have to show us the fishing spots around here.
Yeah.
Why don't you bring those over to my wife over there? And he kind of motions towards where you see a similar a thinner woman, but similarly lots of tattoos. The one that you could see the most is that on her shoulder it just says "Jesus Freak."
Great.
And by her side is a young girl, maybe about 6 years old, and they're kind of preparing salads. They're doing some prep and stuff. And you can see the mother is in fact preparing like meat and fish.
You got it, boss.
Perfect.
Do you want us to help us prepare the food, Esperanza?
Yeah, that's fine. Let me just get these to your mom.
Oh, of course. Tati is very visibly excited.
When you get over there, she the woman kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh, hello. You're Tatia's friend. I heard you talking to my husband over there."
Yeah, I caught some fish, so he said to give them to you.
Oh, perfect. Oh, that's great. You're very sweet. Why don't you just put over there? And she motions to a kind of empty spot on the prep table. It's just like picnic tables, the kind of thing that they have out there. They just put down a cloth and are using it to prep
Sure.
meals.
Do you need me to clean them?
No, I can handle that. Why don't you and Toddy just kind of go inside, maybe get cleaned up a bit?
Sure.
Oh, all right.
Am I dirty? This is me to myself. I'm like, I guess I do.
You did wander down from the woods.
I do take baths, not showers. I don't think she gets running water, but I do take baths. I grab water from the lake, and
I think Tati is going to grab your hands and pull you inside.
okay, I think she does blush at the grabbing of the hand, just because she's not used to. Not even because it doesn't matter who it is. She's not used to that personal closeness.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I don't think full on roll to turn on or anything.
Yeah, no, it's just like, oh, that's really close. Okay.
The inside of the house looks more like an aid station than an actual house. You can see that they've turned the living room into there's several cots set up. The kitchen is set up again for making large amounts of things. You can see catering trays. You can see sterno burners. You can see lots of currently empty coolers, things like that. But Tadia, do you lead Esperanza up to your room?
Yeah.
What is your room like?
It is covered in band posters with all the cute boys that I like. And the bed is kind of pushed into the corner, and there's a lot of there's like a desk to the side that has a Bible open in it on it, but there's bookshelves with other books and CDs as well. It's kind of plain and messy since they just moved in, but she's trying to personalize it.
Nice room.
I love it.
Oh, thank you.
I think this is definitely, she is a little anxious. I don't think she's ever been, other than like her friends, and she was a ghost for most of those. Before she died, I don't think she's ever been to a girl's room before.
V doesn't count. Do you want a fresh change of clothes or anything? There's a or if you want a shower, there's one right next door, or you can just sit in here. I just want to make sure you're comfortable before we, eat and stuff.
That is a question out loud.
Oh, no, not at all. Well, if anything, you smell quite nice. You smell kind of earthy, but I don't think that you like stink or anything. Just if you wanted to avail yourself of such a commodity, it's right there.
I appreciate it. If I don't stink, then I'll take a shower when I stink, then.
I think that that's really admirable. It's almost like you're wearing the blessings of the Lord.
You know what? Let's explore that. Tell me what you mean by that.
Well, I'm sure you know about, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and how he died for our sins.
Yeah, but explain to me. I'm curious. Indulge me. If you say I am wearing the blessings of the Lord, go into detail. Unless you're busy or something, I don't want to distract you.
God gave humanity dominion over the earth, and so
Okay.
by living, naturally in the woods, by traveling around like we sort of do a bit, it's
Sure.
like you are taking in all of God's blessings.
Okay. Sure. I see that.
I simply think that's admirable.
Cool. That's
You're exercising your dominion over God's land.
if I'm gonna be honest, I think it's less exercising my dominion over anything and more like at the very most coexisting and at the very least scraping by.
Well, that's just a matter of perspective, silly.
When you're right, I guess.
I do try very hard to be right.
Mm-hmm. I can tell.
Do you want to listen to some music?
Sure, let's listen to some music.
Yeah. I think that she's gonna put on some. What is she gonna? She's gonna put on some Five Iron Frenzy.
Cool. I'm gonna pull up a track so I can react naturally to any particular one here.
Oh God.
I'll just go whatever YouTube gives me.
No, there is this one up here that our good friend and GM sent.
Okay, cool. That's what we'll do.
I think that one technically is from well after 2004. Yeah.
Come on, we need to be accurate.
Well, no, I was looking at the band, and It said that they broke up in 2003 and then came back together in 2011. So I guess I've just kind of assumed that that was from beforehand, and that's
Time to look at their Wikipedia page.
yeah, this is from 1998.
What the fuck? What do you mean the Christian ska band had an anti-cop track that kind of slapped from 98? What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean?
I think Esperanza is like surprised by how the song is actually kind of good, and she's like, "Yeah, this is pretty good."
Yeah, that's because I listen to cool music, unlike my parents. They're all into country, but I like to think of myself as real punk rock.
I would say this is more ska, but yeah, no, go for it.
Aren't ska and punk the same thing?
You know, there, you, no, but that's okay. Genres like anything, you get okay, like the Bible. I assume you read a Bible of some sort. You know how you could go something for chapter, verse. Genres is just like instead of just going like, oh, it's like pop punk. You go into the verse and it's like, well, okay, well, it's ska, which mean these things. And while there might have some pop punk influence and other things have been, you know, taken from them, you're going a more precise definition.
Oh, sort of like how the Gospels describe different events, describe the same events, but they're different perspectives.
Yeah, kind of like that.
That makes sense.
This cover is also very cute, by the way. I like this robot guy dancing.
Right? I love the little robot man.
I think Esperanza was originally alive when like ska was a little bit more popular than it is at this point, I would say.
Yeah, because I think by like, I mean, not biological years, but like in terms of when she was,
Chronological.
yeah, chronologically, isn't she like 23 or like 22 or so? So yeah, she would have been around when ska was a little bigger in the 90s.
I think we get to the second or like the outro when it actually starts to kind of rock. And the singer is talking about swinging that girly all around, and I think she's like bobbing her head, maybe shaking her hips a little bit, throwing her arms around as the singer talks about
Are you a
dancing.
dancer?
No, not really, but I guess I can move. Like, not good, but I mean, I can literally physically move my body, and sometimes when the music is good, I move my body. It's not like appealing or attractive or trained, but she moves her body. Did a little bit of theater, but I wasn't like good.
Well, I personally think that even if you haven't, practiced, if it is something that you enjoy, I think that from what little I've seen, there's a talent that can be brought out.
You are very sweet. I don't know if that's. I don't even know if I enjoy it. Like, this is fun and I like it, but I don't know if I want to perform professionally for anyone. I think my ideal life doesn't involve me being looked at or being watched.
What would your ideal life look like?
I mean, I really don't know, but it would probably. Honestly, I was kind of not quite, but like I was living a little bit of nature, and I quite enjoy that fishing and like I wouldn't mind like learning more about like foraging and heck maybe even farming. I don't really have the body for it, and she like shows her skinny ass arms, but
Well, a body is something that can be trained. I work out a bit myself, and
oh yeah, show me the guns.
I think she flexes and like there is actually something there.
Oh wow.
But there are people here who could help you learn that sort of thing. It like I said, not trying to make you stay. I'm just saying that there are, people who would be interested in perhaps helping you learn how to farm and such. We have
Sure. I
that.
listen, I'm not saying no, but I don't want to commit to anything. I really don't want to commit to anything, but if no one's too pushy, sure.
Of course, of course. All right, let's go. Let's go wash our hands and faces and just go down for dinner. All right?
Sure. I can totally do that.
Yeah. She beams and shows you where the bathroom is, and yeah.
GM, we go piss.
You go piss. We're gonna go back to Neasa and Miri just to keep the pacing up while they go piss girl. So what are you guys doing? You found out that both V and Esperanza are missing, but it looks like he packed up in a hurry, not kidnapped. And one way of contacting them, they are letting just go.
Well, could I try to bloodhound Vicent?
Well, one of them's dead, so you might be able to supernaturally bloodhound with your Sans Undertale eye.
I mean, we know she's most urgy. We have canon confirmation of that.
Give me a gaze into the abyss with your Sans Undertale eye.
Am I super around for dirt on someone? That's just where she went?
I think that counts.
Sure, yeah. Because as far as you know, maybe I caused this, so yeah.
Yeah, there is reason to suspect that...
You know my girl hasn't been the most normal.
Honestly, I'd be more likely to suspect V did something to Esperanza, but I think either way it counts.
Or fucking not! That's a free, baby!
Or fuck it, no.
Anyway, that's an advance.
I'm going to... So you kind of open up your... You kind of unlid your eye and look around to try and sense for where Esperanza is, because you're like, well, one of them's dead, and I can figure out where those things are. And you kind of start to feel the energies, and you're sitting there feeling it, and you try so hard. Something is stopping you from seeing it before you get just a brief glimpse of a road somewhere in town. And after that, you feel as if you have been punched straight in the stomach. Something has a string on you.
So rude and God.
A lot of things don't want us finding anything about anything lately, huh?
Road. Wait. Fuck. We need to check the air pass. I don't know what's going on, but fuck.
Yet again, we're at the part I'm bad at. Let's search the area. I don't know how far V could have gotten, or Esperanza, and it's been hours.
Yeah, V, far as we know, she's gone to a wind. So I think searching for a fox in a forest just turn up dirt.
Yeah, and Esperanza's a ghost, but at least that's a person, like a human.
Esperanza ghost, but you can't really track a ghost the way you track a human, and whatever I was trying to do there did not work. I think we checked the air pass. If I saw a road, and I don't know if that means that it could just be nothing, but signs are fearing my senses, and I see a road, and
Do you have any idea which road?
Nope. Actually, wait, do I?
All you could really tell is it was outside of town.
Somewhere
it's very clearly the same area. You can make out similar trees, sky looks the same, but you could not make out more than that.
Like a road
it's somewhere outside of town.
Outside town in the area, but that's all I got.
There's not that many roads out of town. I guess we can check them, but...
Yeah, look in the ditches.
Yeah, or maybe it's somewhere along those roads. Like a building.
Yeah, some building or something that looks out of the ordinary. Yeah. I do really think we should stop by the air pass, just in case.
Never a bad idea to go to the biggest magic source in this town.
Roads and shit messing with me, that's usually a sign there might be something connected there. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so you guys just drive to the inner pass?
Yep.
All right. When you arrive, you can see homeless Greg. He is there, and he is actually kind of packing up some of his stuff, like he would usually when there is a room available at the shelter about a little bit away.
Oh shit! Getting space in the flat?
No. This word got around. There's some guys offering up beds and hot meals.
Where?
That old farm? I think it was the Hendersons that used to live there. Yeah, old man Henderson used to live there. And
for my time, man.
Oh yeah, this is back in like the 80s or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys took over. They're Jesus freaks, but
Oh,
like
God.
it's hot food and free bed, and I'm heading over there. Probably not forever. You know, they always try to convert you or kick you out once they find out you like sucking dick or something. But yeah, I'm heading over there now.
Where did you? So you said this was right outside of town?
Yeah, like maybe an hour from here and walking.
I presume this leads to a conspicuous look from between Luna and Neasa.
Miri and Neasa? Yes.
Miri, the fuck? Yes. It's like I said. It's like wait, that might be a lead.
Am I missing something? Girls, what am I missing?
Do we offer him a ride if we're going to investigate?
I like a ride.
Yeah, we'll get. Yeah, hey. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. We're trying to find one of our friends, and you know a bit about the
the weird one. That's weird, but yeah.
I'm gonna be real honest with you, Neasa. All your friends are weird.
Yeah, I know. I said it. Not the one that like wears the foxtail. The other one.
It has to do with all the weird stuff going on around town, and we think somewhere right outside town is involved, and well, this is a new place.
Kind of side eyes the hellmouth that's about 10 feet from you three. Yeah, I'm sure the Jesus freaks are what's wrong with this town. He says before looking back at you two.
Do you think that's the only thing wrong in this town?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
I promise you, there are many other things of that kind wrong in this town. But like, I'm gonna be honest, you're probably gonna be fine.
Not for good cat bears.
Yeah, I got a gun if not. All right, let me clean up around here, okay?
Yep.
All right, I'm not going to ask two girls to help me pack up. He takes some time to get some, he leaves kind of his shelter in there. He kind of makes it look like he'll be back at any time because otherwise they'll tear it down.
Mm-hmm.
But he takes his clothes, he takes any of his like possessions he wants to keep with him, and kind of gets it into a box to bring with him. And he loads it into the back of the Jeep and gets in the back seat.
Yeah, we're gonna drive him there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So by the time you pull up, everybody is eating. You can see there is again, well, the homeless population, some of the local drifters or druggies, people who need a hot meal and a place to sleep are currently out on the lawn having a very lovely dinner. When you pull up, Tatia and Esperanza are sitting with their family, are sitting with Tatia's family, which is like I said, two tattooed parents and a 6-year-old girl.
For sake, just saying hello.
Honestly, I was expecting way worse.
So, Esperanza, the older man who, let me see, I have his name around here somewhere. Matthew Addams. So, Esperanza, you met Tati at school, right?
Yeah, outside school.
That's
but
great. It's really nice. Tati has some problems making friends sometimes. You,
That's a bummer.
It is. She's such a sweet girl.
She is.
You, are you a believer like us?
I think Tatia rolls her eyes at the being called a sweet girl and just goes, "Daddy!"
Oh, Pumpkin, it's okay. You know you're sweet.
I am, I guess, agnostic, nothing against religion, and it might be true, but it's one of those things of like, I'm not smart enough to know one way or the other, so I'm not gonna judge or suppose.
You know, that's a very smart way to go about things. Well, we have services every night if you want to come to them. If not, that's fine. You will always have a warm bed and a warm meal here.
I appreciate that.
That's perfect. Right about then is when the Jeep pulls up, and both the mother and father kind of turn to look at it, and you notice the father start to stand. Seems we have more guests. I'll go greet them. You guys keep on eating. By the way, the food is wonderful. It is grilled fish and grilled steak, along with like potato salad and beans, and it is some of the best food you have had since you've been eating.
Do I recognize the Jeep?
Yes, you do recognize it as as Miri's Jeep.
Oh, those. I don't know what they're doing here, but those are friends of mine. Do you mind if I go with you?
Oh, of course. Toddy, you come too. If it's classmates of yours.
Oh, of course.
They approach, and you see two teenage girls and a homeless man in his 50s get out of the truck.
Oh, hey, Craig.
Well, Teenage in Miri's case. Air quotes.
Yeah.
Oh, Miri, Neasa, it's you two.
Hey, nerds.
Nerds?
Craig kind of just kind of walks past you guys' boss going, "Oh, thank you very much, sir," as he just kind of goes to put his shit inside.
See you, Greg.
You should get some of the fish. It's really good. Steak too.
Oh, I'm gonna be eating that fish.
I caught some of it. You're welcome.
Oh, hell yeah, girl.
I like him. I say this out loud. I like him. He's a good guy.
Yeah, we all do. We all like Greg.
Yeah, Greg's right.
Oh, you guys know him as well?
Yeah, I've been through some rough stuff, and Craig has always been a good
Yay.
guy.
Yeah, I give him pizza.
Well, any friend of Esperanza's is a friend of ours, so we'll make sure he gets an extra blanket
Oh
tonight.
yeah.
And who are you two?
Daddy, these are Miri and Neasa. They're friends that I made at school.
Oh, well,
I-
it's wonderful for you guys to meet us here.
I wasn't expecting to see them today. It's so delightful.
Oh hey, you met.
Would you two
Tatiana.
like to join us for dinner?
Yeah. Not gonna play with food.
It's good.
What about you? You would be. Sorry, and I know one's pointing out who's who. Just said both your names together.
Oh, that one is that one's Miri.
Yeah,
Okay, Miri, would you like to join us as well?
yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, wonderful. I'll make sure we can all sit together and talk. Trust me, we have many more interests than just the Lord.
Also, ska music.
He leads you guys. He leads all you guys back over to the back over to the tables, wherein he personally fixes you guys a plate with steak and fish and all the sides you could ever want, and loads it up and slides them up over to you guys.
Yeah, Nice is good
So,
digging. It's food.
It's really good.
She has not had this good food in years.
Yeah. It is probably the first proper home cooked meal you have had since your parents died.
Yep.
Fun times.
Yeah, Nice is wolfing this down.
Oh, wow, you're hungry. We got plenty though, so don't worry. Eat your fill.
Yeah, we keep pretty busy. We work up an appetite.
Yep. Oh my god, this steak is good.
Well, you know what? The mother chimes in with idle hands are the devil's plaything, so it's good to keep busy. What do you guys do?
We help out around town in a lot of ways. We brought Greg here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. We always are looking for more people to join our flock, and even if he's not, well, we just love helping. It's the Lord's
Yeah,
work.
they basically volunteer around town if anyone needs help or anything done. I sometimes tag with them.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surely running into each other. We love to help out in communities. So, what brings you two here?
I was gonna ask that too.
Oh, Greg was telling us that he was going to a shelter, and we offered to give him a ride.
Are you nervous about lying to these people?
I don't think Miri considers lying to anyone a problem ever.
Okay, because
think
I was
that's so-
otherwise going to have you roll the hold steady.
Yeah. Plus, that is a half truth. That is partially why we're here.
A half truth is still a half lie.
Fair.
But I think that Miri's character would mean that she is absolutely fine lying to these
Yeah.
people.
Yep.
I think there are very few people that Miri wouldn't be okay lying to.
I think all three of them are sitting at this table.
Well,
Sorry, all two of them. Greg is still inside getting his stuff put
Yeah.
away.
I never lie to you, Greg. Please don't listen back
Gre-
to past episodes, see if that is actually true.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. You really are some sweet girls. I'm really glad Tati's falling in with a good crowd. She reaches over and kind of tusses Tatia's hair.
Can you embarrass me?
Oh, it's fine. Your friends don't mind, do you?
no, not at all. I reached
Nah.
over and messed with Tully's hair too.
She's pouting. She's pouting so hard.
Neasa does not comment. She is getting more food.
Has eaten like 2 entire steaks. It's under her third fish.
Yeah, it turns out when you're a serveress, you've got more stomach space weirdly.
Yeah, part of your stomach is actually taken up by hell.
Yeah, also she didn't eat breakfast today, so that definitely helps.
Well, it is so nice to have you all here. Would you mind joining us for service tonight?
Oh, yes, that'd be so fun.
I kind of glance without moving my head towards Esperanza to see if she, like, motions anything.
Sure, I don't have any other plans.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Be rude not to.
Oh, you're going to really love it. We do things. I don't know how many of you are believers or have been to church before, but we do things a little differently here. We're not all stuffy and all that. We like to have fun at service. We're celebrating the Lord after all.
Sure.
Only sort has been an arch Catholic, so can't be more boring than that.
Oh no, definitely not. I don't know any Latin.
Irish, not Latin. Well, I mean, actually, it's no Socio-Latin, but yeah.
I know some Latin.
Oh, I know a little. That doesn't count. I can count in Latin. That's nothing.
Yeah, well, that's not an issue for me.
Deus Ex Machina is Latin, right? She says.
Oh yes, the God and the machine. You eat dinner, and these people are some of the nicest people you have met in your entire life. Your own mothers were not this nice to you.
She was right.
I realize only one of you has a living mother who was not an asshole.
I mean, she was solid.
My parents.
Oh, Nan's got church on holidays.
After you all eat, they offer to do the service. Do any of you dip out, or do you actually go to the service?
Unless either of them tells me, like, hey, we need to talk to you.
I think we do that the moment we get the chance.
Okay, well, then we should do that then.
Oh, you dip out, you don't go to the service?
Whoa. Before that, at one point before the service, you're like, hey, Esperanza, can we talk to you real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Esperanza, why are you here?
Are you asking me that in the table in front of everyone, or?
No, this is at some point when we pull you aside.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to clarify that. Yeah, B kind of kicked me out. I guess not. So I was just fishing like normal. She came very frazzled and upset, and just asked me to find somewhere else to live for a while. Not really explain anything. I just took the fish that I had and left, and ran into Taddy on the way while I was walking around town near school, and I had fish. They ended up doing a surf and turf. Kind of worked out. Also, I might spend the night here unless they're too weird.
Esperanza, you could have stayed with me.
Yeah, I didn't want to bother you and be a burden and stuff. Probably would have. I was kind of depressed. I was kind of like feeling bad for myself and walking around town, and like, yeah, the Jesus stuff is weird, but they're...
Esperanza, I don't know how to tell you this, but V kind of sucks. Like, I didn't want to say anything because, like, it seemed like something that was good for you, but now, like, I don't understand what you see in V. She kind of sucks. And, like, I would have taken you in no problem. Also, she's completely vanished, so, like, there's something going on here.
Roll to shut someone down.
Anyway, so I rolled a 3.
Yeah, that is a failure. You come off like a total asshole. Esperanza, gain a string on Miri.
Sure. I think they already have one.
Get more.
Yay.
You can have as many strings as you want on somebody.
Tree and B, apparently. Okay, so she came off like an asshole to me, right? That's what the roll says.
Yeah, she comes off like she is speaking like straight up like I'm an asshole, just doesn't like V.
Listen, you need to understand why I do what I do, or why it doesn't matter. Okay, for some reason, when she talks to me, when she pays attention to me, it feels like there's no one else in the world. It feels like the room and the world and the fact that I killed myself and I'm a ghost all goes away, and she's paying attention to me, and that feels good. But obviously she's not interested, so I need to move on, and that's fine. Honestly, I'm kind of worried that you said there was no one in the cabin when you got there.
Yeah, I am worried about that bit too.
Yeah, that's more interesting to me.
Before he kicked you out, do you remember any, like, what were your previous interactions?
Normal? Normal interactions that we've had the whole time I've been with her?
She did, like, bolt out of the classroom when Tatiana came in.
Yeah?
Did that happen, like, almost immediately?
It was, like, the subtle kind of bolting, but, like, it was pretty immediate.
She has that caseworker, right?
Yeah, but she's a fox. If she just became a fox, it's not like they could do anything.
No, but I mean, like, maybe she went to see the caseworker?
But then why would she pack up?
I don't know the reasons, but I think there's only two real possible options. Either she heard something, she felt something magical was coming for her, and she decided to bolt. But also she told me to go find somewhere to stay for a while. So that means she didn't want to like bolt and leave me there when whatever this is comes for her. So she's in hiding somewhere right now. And I don't think we'll be able to find her unless she wants us to find her. Or it has something to do with here, which might as well stay here and see if we figure out something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should stop by her work. I see if she like quit or hasn't shown up.
Like
or
sent
anything.
in some thing saying, hey, I'm gonna be out of town for a bit. That would actually be
Yeah, that's a great idea.
You should. I'm surprised you two didn't immediately go
we
there.
went to her house, that's where we found out. Then I had a weird vision, so we checked the air pass, and then Greg, and then we just kind of here.
Okay, the vision makes sense. Yeah, I'm not like blaming you.
Oh yeah, no, it's a good idea.
For whatever. Yeah, you both of you are good detectives. I'm just surprised.
No, we're not.
Neasa, you are so much better detective than me. That's
Okay, either make out right now. Let me watch, or get over yourselves.
what? No, I'm good at some things and not at others. I'm bad at being a detective. I'm good at punching ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
I got finding ghosts. I'm not the best at finding other stuff.
Anyways, so service. Y'all don't have to stay. I don't mind. I know I can crash at your place later, but if they're not dangerous.
Esperanza, if this place is related to V's disappearance, there's something going on and I need to find out what.
Yeah, y'all can come to the service. I'll stay here for a while until things get weird. And if I find anything, I'll let y'all know. If you want to, we can plan to meet somewhere tomorrow after y'all are done with school. They might force me to go to school, in which case I probably won't. And we can meet up somewhere, maybe like a burger place or a chicken place. Maybe outside of B's job.
B's job makes sense.
I'm gonna go to the service with you in case something happens. How about you just crash at my place tonight?
Yeah.
No, actually, I have to agree with Esperanza. I think from an SK standpoint, being here overnight would actually make sense. You don't sleep, so
I'll stay here overnight at least, see what the vibes are. Also, I'm not alone. Points at Greg eating like 3 steaks in the background.
You do have my boy view.
Oh yeah, Greg is going fucking ham on this spread. He has like 4 steaks, like a stack of fish. There's like an entire bowl of potato salad stacked up there, and he is like, it is like he has not eaten in a fucking month. This man is going fucking nuts.
Listen, I know this town sucks and there's weird things happening all the time, but play in the space with me for a second. Let's assume they are normal Jesus people and they're not like evil or in a cult or trying to kill people. Then I come here, maybe I learn to farm from them, or at the very least I go fishing and give them fish and they feed me and other people. That's not the worst. I don't think I'm going back to school I'm not going back to school while I am in this version of myself. Maybe if I ever go full ghost, I'll do that again. but at least it kind of makes me feel I have a purpose. Like, they're not hurting people so far that we know of, and they're feeding people. That's something. The fish I caught today fed people. That's good.
When you mention having a purpose, there's a look of, like, understanding on Miri's face.
Yeah, Neasa gets as well.
Yeah, okay. Just promise me you'll bolt at the first sign of anything weird?
Yeah, I will. Also, like, she, like, whispers a little bit. If they are evil or whatever, there's a chance the girl's not in on it. And sometimes your parents fucking suck and you're just doing your best, okay? So she's trying her best. I don't think I'm a good friend, but maybe I can be an okay friend.
I hope so. Alright. That sounds like we got a plan.
You two are good friends. Let's go to the.
You two go. I'm gonna snoop around out here. Just nothing serious. Just see what the senses tell me if there's spooky shit going on.
Sure. Do you have a way to communicate with her in case shit goes down?
I could text. Also, Miri, unrelated question. Do you have like any to-go bags or something in the car? So I'm gonna bring some stuff home.
Yeah, there's some empty fast food bags in there. Just, shut the trash.
Yep, cool. Stealing those. Yep.
Hey, are you ready to sing some hymns?
Guess so.
I've only ever done these in Spanish, so we'll see.
You were Christian?
Do you think they'll make us do La Bamba? It was weird.
You guys go to the service?
Yeah.
So now's when I admit, I don't think I've ever been to a church service. Have we, Luna?
When we were very, very little, you were like a literal infant. I was only a little bit older. I remember nothing about it other than that's where I discovered that I like 3-bean salad.
3-bean salad does fuck. So I'm going to describe this very generally. The service is not evil. It's a lot of talking about how Jesus loves everyone and wants the best for them and is here to help them. It seems particularly aimed at people who are on rough times, given as the majority of the congregation are the homeless and drug addicts. But everybody's very nice and sweet, and so even like skip you guys when passing around the collection plate. It just goes through like the normal members. They don't want you guys to pay. At some point, the pastor, who is Tatia's father, Matthew, even gets out his guitar and starts to play a bit of a hymn with you guys. It is exceedingly white. It is the most like friendly, nice Christian revival bullshit you have ever experienced in your life. How does Tatia like it? Does she like really get into it, or just kind of the same old for her?
No, Tatia's really into it. She wants to be a, while she does kind of understand that it's not necessarily a traditional role for women, she does kind of want to be, a pastor like her dad someday.
Oh, don't worry. This is a cool congregation. They have women past.
Yeah. And so, so she's like, she's into it. She probably even helped her dad write some of this stuff.
That's kind of sweet.
But afterwards, they afterwards they're kind of passing out some supplies for the people that are staying the night, blankets, some grooming products, things like that. It also includes a little piece, a thin little piece of sheet cake that the mom made herself, and she gets around to you guys eventually. Tati, how many of your friends are staying tonight?
Probably just me. The other two have like families and homes.
Okay, I understand. It's perfect. She kind of leans down to Tati a bit. It's okay if you want to have a sleepover sometime, honey. And she passes a bundle of stuff over to Esperanza, which it's a blanket, a pillow, again a little slice of cake, and just some cleaning supplies for yourself, deodorant, shampoo, soap, stuff like that. It's nothing great, but it is something, which is more than a lot of these people have.
It's more than Esperanza has. Like, oh, No, this is great. Thank you.
Of course. And if you need anything, you'll be staying in the main house with everyone else at the minute. We don't have the, usually we put up a larger structure, but right now everyone's kind of staying in the living room in the bunks. If you need anything, we'll be right upstairs. Toddy will be right upstairs. And don't hesitate to ask for any help. It's what we're here for. It's God's mission for us.
Sure, I'm sure I'll be fine. All of these people are good folk. They're just, rough times.
Of course. Now, me and your father have some things to take care of, Tati, so you can go ahead and get your friend set up. I'm sure you know how to by now. You've helped enough. And she leans down and gives a kiss to Tatia's forehead, is about to do it to Esperanza, but hesitates. All right, you guys have a good night now, okay?
Okay. Night.
And she heads off to her husband and start talking. You know, some occasionally look over to you guys with a big smile on their face, but eventually they leave the congregation area, which is at the moment just kind of behind the house.
Sounds good.
All right, let's get you to your bunk
Lead
then.
the way.
What do Neasa and Miri do?
I'm just gonna remind Esperanza, hey, remember, if anything looks weird, leave.
Are you saying this right in front of Tadia?
No, like as I'm leaving the building.
I think they're going to be together. So if you're saying this, you're saying in front of Tadia.
I'm gonna use a little more coded language about it. All right. It was great seeing all this, and Esperanza. Good luck. I hope this place is good, and let me know if you need anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk to you later.
So what is Neasa doing?
Neasa didn't go to the sermon. She was instead outside, just like, go vibe check. What does I see when I look around this place?
Give me a gaze into the abyss, because you're doing a vibe check.
And because I'm digging, since I think I am digging into trying to dig up dirt on these people, I believe I get the bonus for that.
That makes sense.
Which, yeah, I'm still bad at, but it's 0 instead of -1.
What are you? What are you looking for?
I am looking to see if there's any traces of ghosts or other undeath in this area that might be connected to these people, considering the vision I got when trying to find Esperanza seemed to be leading here.
Okay.
That's a 9!
Your visions will be confusing and alarming.
Sadly, not a 10.
You try to look for, the energy that ghosts give off, the energy that the undead give off, of unnaturalness, and you find nothing. You don't find not even the background. You're an hour from a Hellmouth, and you might as well be in, the cleanest place on Earth. It's like nothing has ever died here. Nothing will ever die here. There is no death here. It is a land of eternal life and peace and love. And that is a terrifying thing to be on an abandoned farm in the Portland countryside.
I wonder how a ghost deals there.
So that's what you see.
It's never has been and never will. Just peace and love and all that shit. And eternal life and all that shit. And that is weird. Yeah, I don't like this. I really don't like this. I think it's actually worse than I ever expected.
As you kind of come out of your vision, you find yourself unable to stop smiling for a couple of minutes.
Ugh. Oh, we're getting the fuck out of here. We're getting the fuck out of here.
That is right. That's when you see everybody leaving the service.
Yeah, and I think the first thing Miri does after leaving Esperanza is to go find you.
We're getting the fuck out of here.
I know, right? You're gonna have to tell me more about what you find on the drive.
I will tell you when we're gone.
Yeah.
She is smiling this entire time she's talking to you.
Let's go, and are you okay?
No.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna get right into the Jeep, and we're gonna drive off.
Yep. Fuck, my mouth hurts from smiling like that. Ugh.
Yeah, once you get a little bit away, it starts to fade, and you're looking more normal.
Oh god, I've not smelled that long in years.
Yeah, what happened? What did you see?
Nothing.
Like what? Like nothing how?
Normally, because we're an hour of a hell. There's a hellmouth. Ferris's background trace of death and shit, right?
Yeah.
None of it. Nothing had ever died there, which is weird on an old abandoned farm. We're
don't you see recently squished bugs even?
no, nothing, fucking nothing. It's just peace and love, eternal life. And I just smelling. What the fuck?
And just making sure you don't see that around like the churches in town.
No! You know, because they got graveyards and the normal death stuff. No. Something is wrong. You know the spooky ass, all the ghosts we saw in, like, the lumber camp? You know, that's like, oh yeah, I can expect to see dead ghosts over there, like, there's a lot of them, some weird shit going on. No, this is wrong! This is genuinely wrong!
Wait, what does it mean that Esperanza's at a place with death?
I don't fucking know, it's probably not good!
Do we turn back?
I don't know how to... Is she with, Tatia?
Yeah, they were like... Tatia wasn't leaving her alone.
No, but we don't have any way to contact her, and I can't think of any way to tell, hey, this place is good and that's bad? Like, there's nothing... I don't think we can get her.
Yeah.
And if I'm being honest, after being made to smile and stop, I don't think I want to go back.
Yeah, I guess like it's not far by car, so
Swing by, or you could maybe swing by early morning.
yeah, and like honestly, worst case,
Get her out.
Esperanza hasn't stopped being a ghost. She's just like having a hard time doing ghost things. I feel like it, and if she really had to, they couldn't keep her there.
Yeah, if death is not a thing and a being of death is the same for a long period of time, either she'll be made to leave. It won't, or I don't know, might just and give her a true death or something. Maybe no. Oh, who the fuck knows? They didn't exactly give me lessons on this.
No one does.
Yeah, that's it. Your service now. Have fun with that.
So, Tatia and Esperanza, what are you two up to?
I assume I am being told where I can sleep.
Yeah, Tatia's picked out the best bunk for Esperanza.
The top or bottom?
I don't think you can ask that question to a Christian girl.
Whichever she prefers.
So
Fuck.
she goes to the bottom bunk then.
So you Tatia just settles her in?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess I'll see you in the morning, probably.
I'll see you as well.
Have a good night.
You too. And Tati is going to go up to her bedroom.
Yep, Esperanza's gonna settle in to sleep. Like normally, I think she would probably be a little bit guarded. A lot of place, a lot of people, but she's feeling alright, and she can scream pretty loudly if she needs to.
Your night will pass fairly innocently. And do you do anything else for the rest of the night? No one would come to bother you.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Miri and Neasa, do you guys do anything?
I don't think there's much we can do, so I guess Miri offers for Neasa to crash over just in case we need to hurry to Esperanza.
Yeah. I think they drop off like their stuff, like the food leftovers they taken because it's food.
Yeah.
That's like free. That's like 2 days worth of food.
You guys steal all the leftovers?
I don't think all of them, but I think
I take as much as I can. Like, the way I see it,
You're feeling like a McDonald's bag.
yeah, they are gonna make food in the morning for people there. It was like if we're living outside, it was like bugs would come in or something. But it's like I'm poor. I'm allowed to take charity. I think they'd be fine with it.
They would be.
Exactly. And they're not here to prove otherwise, so we're fine.
All right. So it is so you guys just stay through the night?
Yeah, I'll crash at Miri's.
The next morning, Esperanza and Tatia, how do you guys, what do you guys do in the morning? They do, your parents and the rest of the church would be preparing a large breakfast for everybody. Large scrambled eggs, French toast sticks, things like that.
She, has to. She probably wakes up pretty early to help prepare this breakfast and stuff.
While you are, your family's all there, you're all up more or less before sun. The sun is cresting as you get up to help everyone prepare the breakfast. It's a whole community thing. Prepare for everybody in the church, prepare for the souls you're looking to save. While she is helping to scramble the eggs, your little sister, let me remember her name. I have it around here somewhere.
I also have it around here somewhere.
Yes, I sent it to you. Mary Addams. She is helping to scramble the eggs when suddenly you hear a crash as she drops to the floor, starting to convulse. You can't make out much of what she is saying, but you hear just kind of mumbling of trapped, perfect, trapped, as she kind of twitches. Her eyes are messing up. This is nothing particularly new to you, of course. She's had these since she was born. According to the church, they are visions from God telling her the future and what they must do. She is kept, more comfortable until eventually the seizure passes and the mess is cleaned up and she is taken up to her room. By the time breakfast is served, it's like nothing happened. She's back to her bubbly old self. Esperanza, when do you wake up?
I think, when did we go to sleep?
It would have been decently late, around 11.
Okay, so I think she wakes up when she gets woken up, or add 8 hours to 11.
So it would be around 7 o'clock. Grace Addams does come, which is Tatia's mother, does come around a little before then, around maybe 6:30, starting to wake people up, being like, we have breakfast ready if anybody's hungry. Do you get up for that, or do you go back to sleep for a little bit?
Yeah, I'll get up for breakfast.
All right, it's basically where they had dinner last night. They've cleaned it up and now they're serving out scrambled eggs, sausage, bacon, basically a hotel breakfast.
Yeah, I thank them for breakfast and dig in.
Tatia, are you eating? Are you helping serve?
I think she's eating just because, she has to leave at some point. So she's not expected to, help serve.
Do you sit with your new friend?
I do.
Hey, did you sleep all right?
Oh, I slept wonderfully. And you? I hope you were comfortable.
Pretty good. I've had worse sleeps.
Well, I admit I was really worried yesterday that I was being, too pushy with the hospitality, but I'm so glad that it feels like you're fitting right in.
You seem very earnest and sweet, and that's always good.
Oh no, Ernest is my uncle.
I think she's Charles. It's good though.
I'm glad it's good. Are you going to be wanting a ride to school? Daddy was probably going to give me one.
So here's the thing. I am not planning to go to school. We can talk about why later.
Are you one of those truants?
No, it's more complicated than that.
I won't ask your reasons, but I do think it would probably be a good idea if you did go to school. You know that they teach important life lessons there.
It's more like I am not registered to go to school, and the things you would need to get registered to go to school, I do not have those.
I am not sure I understand, but I'll take your word for it. If you need any sort of documentation or anything like that, maybe Daddy can help you out.
We'll see. I'll probably ask around, see if people need help doing stuff around the place. Like you said, I'd be interested in learning more about farming and helping people out. Maybe I'll show them where to catch fish, or I'll go catch some fish and bring some back.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful.
I'll see if I can help out.
Thank you. Genuinely.
Yeah, no, listen. Thank you for inviting me. You were right. This was all right. And I'll probably see you later, okay?
Of course. I'm gonna go grab my bag and head out. I will see you this afternoon.
She gives you a hand wave.
Tatia will wave back and head off.
Miri and Neasa, you are woken by the sound of the front door of Miri's house being kicked in and the scream of a bear.
Oh, fuck.
Oh god.
Miri!
Yeah, Miri jumps up, grabs the knife just in case. What's going on?
Nathan's got her knife.
You are hearing an enormous bear running up your steps to try and kill you.
Yes, you do.
It's gonna be one of those nights, huh?
Your bedroom door lasts about a second before you see huge claws rake through it and pull it off its hinges. But standing before you is someone you have seen before, that being Ben Martinez, the head of the Werebear gang, but you haven't actually seen him in his Werebear form until now. He's about 10 feet tall and weighs about 2.5 tons like this. His claws, which are currently, one hand is stuck in your door, but he is tearing that out. The other hand is ready to rip your throat out, are about 8 inches long. And he really wants to kill you.
This has been Leland High's Class of 05, a Monsterhearts 2 actual play podcast. Episodes are every other Wednesday. If you're listening to this when it comes out, the next episode will air August 26th. You can find Avery, the MC, planning more grand reveals. You can find Luna playing Miri Deadman, preparing for a fight. You can find Samantha playing Neasa Heffernan, being afraid of no ghosts. You can find Faust playing Tatiana Addams, listening to terrible bands. And you can find Fabby playing Esperanza Panorama at fabbybear.itch.io on Blue Sky. Monsterhearts 2 is a tabletop role-playing game by Avery, Alder, and Buried Without Ceremony. The faithful Tatiana's skin is from The Forgotten Skins by an unknown author and updated by Nicholas Francia. All music by Incompetech.